2.0. We are back with our first Founding in 30s episode of 2025. Woo! Yes, today I have here an incredible individual, okay? Like I told y'all before though, everybody that come on this platform, I'm gonna pipe them up, so. But I have here today my Jazzy Poo.
Hi guys.
Yes, and so Jazzy Poo is another one of my adult connections. And I am super, super proud and protective of the women and men, just the people that I meet as an adult, because it's sometimes it's hard for me to make adult friendships. So the people that I meet in my adulthood, I'm so happy. But me and Jaz are all also co-worker turned lover friends, okay? So, we ain't leaving just at the job. We are
lover friends. I swear, Sean, ain't nothing going on. Not the lover friends.
So those co-worker relationships where y'all are great at work, but then once you leave the job, you never hear from them. That's not us.
At all. It's been like 10 years now.
I know, right?
It's been a minute.
For the longest, I would say like my coworker, and then it's like, no, you bitches are my friends. Like we are bro.
I can't we don't work together.
So I know we made it, and not only did we, not only were we like great friends when we were working together, we don't work there no more, and we still. So yeah, that's my lover friend Poo, okay. And Jazz was just an incredible person. Like, she is there for me. Like, she was there during a rough time for me, and she really loved me and embraced me. Nothing is going on.
Listen.
I'm cracking up, but yeah, she was there for me. Like, outside of just us working together, we really stuck together. So I really value your friendship.
Aww.
Yes.
Ditto. Same.
Love you. So who is Jazz?
Jazz is like
besides being my lover.
Put a ring on it, sis. But no, I am a work in progress. Like, I am constantly finding out new things about myself. I am resilient. Like, you gotta go down like that dating bio. Hi, I am a 35-year-old female.
Oh yeah. We need the deets. Like, we don't know if we swiping left or right. We don't know.
She, her pronouns. Like,
yes. We need it all. What do you do for fun?
Right. No, but on the real, I'm a child at heart. I love anything creative. I love to be generous. I always look outward more than I do in. As far as helping others, I love music. I love dance. Shout out Experience Dance Company, plug it in. Yeah, I just try to live in my own peace. Like, today, I was at a training and they asked us, like, out of a list of like 80 things to pick our top 10 values, and then narrowed it down to 5 and then narrowed it down to 2. And I realized that my top 2 is love and peace, because I have so much love to give. And that encompasses a lot of other things like my intuition, my kindness, my generosity, and then my peace. I have learned in my age that peace bubble. I have no issue kicking people out. Like, you trying to crack my peace bubble, and I ain't got time. Like, I need my peace. I need my time.
So let's talk about that. Right, that whole kicking people out, because that goes back to, like I said, it's challenging finding adult friends, because as you kicking people out, you're like, oh, I'm kind of lonely. So maybe I should invite some people in. Is it hard for you as an adult to make friends?
That's a hard question to ask. I'm not looking to make friends as an adult. Like, if they come, they come. Like, when you're in your 30s, your day is work home.
Right.
So most of the adult friends you're meeting are your coworkers. So yes, I'm cordial. Yes, I keep the peace. Yes, I'm kind and everything like that. If a friendship builds, wonderful. If I don't see these people again after I leave this job,
It's like, oh, I love
I
that.
came in doing what I came to do. Like I
Right.
have my go-tos, my radas, my shadas. Like it is an amazing thing that I found you within
Yes,
job.
yes.
But when we was at the job, we was rocking with like 5, 6 people. There was
Right.
just 3 of us.
Okay,
And
the
I'm cool
group
with
chat,
it.
the group chat dwindled down. The group chat was dwindled.
It dwindled, but
Yes.
the ones that need to stay, stay. The
Yes.
ones that are there,
Do you think
there.
if we didn't meet at work, would we be friends? Would you like? Yes, you better say yes.
I mean, like I would know where I would have met you.
Where would we meet?
Where
would we have met?
A gay bar somewhere.
A gay bar.
Like right on in the neighborhood at Boyer.
Yeah, we could be friends.
No.
Like,
Like it would have been like we would have had to meet somewhere.
Right.
And then
but
it
no,
would have been
I
like
think
a
that's
constant
exactly
meetup
where we
type
would have
thing.
met. Yeah.
Right.
In the neighborhood, it just been like.
And then we would have definitely been lovers. Like that.
For sure. I'm like, that's my girlfriend right there.
Right. Like I got the digits.
Yes, I like her. And she can dance. Oh yeah. Yes. No, but I like that. Like you said, I think the friendships that we making now are more organic because we're not searching and just connecting randomly with people because you like the color blue and so do I. You know what I mean? It's like those meaningful connections.
Yeah, like high school, like it's the peer pressure to find your group, like jock,
Right.
choir kid, theater kid. Like is that like I need to find a friend because you're grasping for connection to something.
Right.
Whereas an adult, I got too much shit.
Yes.
Like
yes.
I don't have time to be worried about your feelings.
Whoa.
And if you like me,
I
like
know.
the people that you genuinely build the connection with because they just like you because of who you're presenting yourself to be,
Right.
and then they still like you when they figure out who you are past the mask.
Right. Yes, because that's funny too. Because in work, you're one way. You have to be. You know, it's policies and stuff like that.
Switch.
Then you get out, it's like.
It's like in work, you like, all right,
Ew.
who can I invite out?
Right.
Who can I show my me? And then once you see the me, it's like, okay, you still gonna be my friend? Or no. And it's been times where I've seen the me or them, and I'm like, I'm good on that.
I know.
I'm cool.
I'm like
you can't hold your liquor. We need people that can hold their liquor.
Baby, at 30, don't you come in here and talk about babysat. Don't you do it.
You can't take a drink without flying off the. No, we don't do that.
That's so. Our other friend, Rains, sorry to get on this podcast, but when we was leaving the restaurant the other day, that's what she was saying. Like, it's people who can't do their liquor. That's like, I'm like, no.
What, that one party was I forget, and the girl like. The friend needed to find a way for her to get home, and the baby was in the room. I was like, no.
I'm like, Jazz, we are mandated reporters. This was very unsafe.
Not this toddler here at this adult function.
Talking about let's play a drinking game.
Who watched it? I really felt like I needed to go upstairs and sit with that baby. Like,
no, that was crazy. Right, stuff like that. Like, why are you here without a way to get back home? Like, come on. Yeah, it's like, no, I'm not dealing with that.
It's a lot.
So, speaking of peace, because that's been a big thing.
Very.
What are you doing to make sure that you're taking care of that peace? What is bringing you peace?
At the moment, quiet. Just quieting my mind. One of my closest friends, he has been
very unsafe.
Not this toddler here at this adult function.
Talking about let's play a drinking game.
Who watched it? I really felt like I needed to go upstairs and sit with that baby. Like,
no, that was crazy. Right, stuff like that. Like, why are you here without a way to get back home? Like, come on. Yeah, it's like, no, I'm not dealing with that.
It's a lot.
So, speaking of peace, because that's been a big thing.
Very.
What are you doing to make sure that you're taking care of that peace? What is bringing you peace?
At the moment, quiet.
Mm.
Just quieting my mind. One of my closest friends, he has been very patient with my chaos of rain that has been happening, because January has been the longest year
I know. Why?
ever.
First of all,
Like 2025 can eat a like it has been.
Why would January
March.
come and stay for 8 years?
It's
only February, March just flew by.
January was like, goddamn, like, are we
Yeah.
still here? Like, it was just a lot. And, like, just finding this place and making the big decisions that I was making within, like, the past 6-7 months, you question yourself. You question if you're going down the right path. You question if this is going to be beneficial to your peace. So I was spiraling, and then, like, to have people that are grounded, like, I reached out to y'all group, like the group chat we have, and y'all were just like, girl, it's okay.
Yeah.
We've been there. Like, having that.
No, when that man got in office, we all was spiraling. It was like
the spiral was real, because, like, it's definitely up here as a black person, as a black woman, as a queer black woman. Like, it's very, was like,
what's happening?
What's
going to happen next?
To Canada, like, ASAP. And then low income queer black woman is just like,
right.
I'm getting hit on all sides of the fence, but it's like my peace bubble is finding a way to block that out. Like, when I gotta do what I gotta do, I do it.
Right.
When I don't, I am binge watching TV. I'm finding reality out of somebody else's life. Like, I am disconnecting in that way of listening to music or drawing or doing my puzzles, like finding something that can shut my brain off from having to figure something out. Right. Because, like, it's always like there's a problem that I have to find a solution to, and it's like, but I don't want to. Right. Like, not right now.
Not right now.
That's tomorrow's problem.
For real.
It doesn't have to be figured out today, this moment. So you learn that. You learn to not have the laundry list and think that the laundry list needs to be done immediately. Right. Like, you prioritize what needs to be prioritized, and the rest will just fall into place when it does. Yeah. So I keep that bubble. Like, I don't. It is what it is. What I can change, I change. What I can't, I can't. Like, it is what it is a model to me. Like, all right, cool. This is what we at.
I love that. It is what it is.
Right. I can't change it.
It is what it is. I didn't ask you our grand question. I asked everybody who come on the channel. What is one word that would describe your 30s?
My 30s, trying. Just trying. Day by day. Step by step. One step at a time. Like, don't ask me what I'm doing next month. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Right. Like, I hate that question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Alive, hopefully. Like, I don't know.
That is so funny, because I'm such the opposite. I'm like, the 5-year plan has been stabilized and I have to know what I'm doing. But like you said, that puts an extra layer of pressure because
it was at one. I don't know when it hit me. Like, I'm like low key YOLO. Like, I at the end of my life, I want to say that I lived my life and I didn't just go through it. Like, I want to be able to say, like, a lot of times it's like, I can really walk out, God forbid, walk out the door tomorrow and get hit by a car. Like, and that's it. Right. And the last thing I was worried about was how I'm gonna buy this house in 5 years. Like, how am I living for today? Yes. And like, it can be like, it's low key irresponsible. Like, I'm not just wilding out and not caring. And not caring about, like, all right, I got paid today, so I'm gonna just go spend my money on whatever I want to do. Because I want to go to Hawaii or something. Right. Girl, you still got a rent. Like, make sure that's done. Right. But prioritizing living just as much as just those other things. Right. And that's, I think, that's like, I do enough to survive and have the bare minimum of adulthood taken care of, and then I go into my happy place. Okay. Like, my bills are paid, I got food in here, what I have to do is done. And I'm not good at financial saving. Like, I could be saving for Because I do want to buy a house, so I should be saving. But I also I want to go to the movies. I want to go on this trip next month. Next month, I want to live for next month instead of living for 5 years from now.
I want to live for next month. I'm not that. No, that's good. I think 30 showed me that. Like, you can, know your 5-year plan, but you still got to be present. You still got to be there because, like you said, you look back. I look back when we were in college and we didn't have bills and stuff. Why was not on the plane to Hawaii? What was stopping us?
College, because they were saying you have to get your degree.
Yeah,
you can't get your degree if you miss class.
I know,
you can't. It was a lot of you have to. The plan was set for us. You have to finish high school.
The plan was set for us, right?
And it's okay. By the time us millennials got that bachelor's or associates or whatever, that's not enough.
Right.
Now you need a master's.
Yeah.
And that's not enough. Now you need 2.
Yeah.
And it's
maybe doctors. I'm like,
right.
baby, you
right. It was a point in time where that bachelor's was just a degree was enough.
Right.
It was enough to make a good living. Now,
right.
You can get that college degree and the job you got ain't enough to pay back Sallie Mae. It's an ongoing cycle of every milestone or every goal they set for you. Once you meet it, it gives you 5 more.
Right.
So I was like, I'm gonna make my own goals.
I'm just
gonna make my own.
Let's do it.
Looking at, and I was there. I was definitely there in my 20s, early 30s. This is not where I was supposed to be. This was not where I was supposed to be. I'm seeing my friends getting married and having kids and buying a house and a new car, and it's I'm looking I'm failing.
Right.
And then that was too much. That was breaking my peace. That was too much pressure on myself. And I'm like, who said it?
Who said that?
Who said I had to?
Right.
What is my next step? Not what the next step of people think I should have. What is my next step? I'm 35. Just got my own place. Ain't a stitch of furniture in this bitch. Just got my own place.
Yes.
Just got my license 2 months ago.
So let's talk about your process of, because what they consider late bloomers.
Mm-hmm.
We're late bloomers, and I put that in quotes no, but because that's my next video, y'all. But how do you push through that? Because now you're in your spot. When you're going through the journey, it's am I going to get a license? Am I ever going to have my license? Am I ever going? How did you push past that?
So the whole license thing, I wasn't pressed to get a license because people said I needed it.
Shout out to you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Again, it was after the point of me realizing I don't need to follow the structure of what people think I should be doing at a certain age. But I don't like failing.
Right.
So you saw my spiral when I took these tests from learning times and I kept failing. I was like, I'm not doing this again.
Right.
The only reason I want to get this is because I want that little bit of freedom, but I've lived my life so far without a car and I can keep doing it.
Right.
So if I fail again, I'm not doing this shit again. I'm just not.
Yeah.
And y'all was like, no, just keep trying. So it was a huge sense of accomplishment, but more so just so I can say I accomplished it.
Yes.
This apartment, child. It was an up and down, it was a back and forth. It was problem after problem after problem. The day I signed my lease, I came in here and my ceiling was leaking, because they needed to replace the hot water heater and water was just coming through, and I was like, Jesus help me, because what am I doing?
Yeah.
But I was having a conversation with that same friend, he was just like, just don't move. And I was like, no. That's not an option.
Right.
I was like, this is not what I want to hear from you right now. I want you to be motivational. And he's like, just don't do it. And I was like, no, I can't be stuck. I don't want to be stuck. I've been where I was for too long.
Mm.
I need my own spot. I need my own space. I'm put all the trust I have and faith in God, just what it will be. Again, I have to live for next month, not from 5 years from now.
Right.
Because tomorrow is not promised. So I don't live with regrets. I'll live with, "Oh, I wish that could have gone better, but I regret nothing." I always weigh out pros and cons. Like, if this goes to here, can I survive it?
I love that.
And
I love
most
what
of
you
them
said about accomplishing our goals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I do like you made a point. When it's for you, and it's not, I'm not going to school because Granny and I may go and I'm be the first in the family, or just any stipulation where it's like someone is telling you what to do, and you like, no, I want this for me. It's like something click in you. It's something clicks in you. I was the same way with my drive. Like, it took me forever. And then I was going to driving school, and what happened with me, they raised the price. It was supposed to be one price, then I called. I'm like, hey, I'm going to schedule. They like, oh, it's this price. I'm not paying it. I'm not paying that ever again. So it's
always something.
It's always something. That's how you be feeling. I think when you get to that, oh no, it's always something. I can't keep going through this. Is when it just clicked. But it got, like you made a good point. It has to be your goal. I want this for me. So that's where I tell people, like, start there. Your plan, not society want us to be here by this age or by this because you this right. No, what do you want to make?
I told you when you came here, because I was looking at these past videos and everybody was all nicely dressed, and I was like, that ain't me. I'm in my own
Jazz be cute, y'all. Wait till
So
I'm drop some pics where sis is dialed up.
I'm it when I need to be. Like, yes, girls' night out, I will feel it on. If I'm in this place, if I'm just chilling here, I'm in what will one day be a couch, and I'm chilling. I'm not in the boots and the little bit of makeup, because child, I'm not that girl. I'm not the makeup girly. I'm not the full bust down 30 part. Like, I'm
fashion, let it go, fashion with y'all. You know,
I did get the little flower dean thing from her though. Like, I did get that, but like, it's like I don't feel naked if I walk out the door without earrings on. Like, the most I'll do is lip gloss and some eyeliner. Like, I'm not that girl. Be glad I got a bra on. Like, that's where I'm at.
That's for me. But show them your skinny socks. We got
the socks on with the slippers. I'm in the house that I work for. That is where I am. I'm in the space that I work to be comfy in.
No, so when I asked, I'm like, Jazz, come on, because I stalk my friends. I will stalk them down to come on here.
Sure.
And she's like, can we do it in my apartment, my new apartment? Heck yes, this is representation of thriving in your 30s. Going after something that is hard. Everything is in the way. Obstacles are left and right, and you're like, nope, I want to move. I want some peace. I'm going for it. Back up, I'm going for it. I don't care if you're supposed to own your home by this time. I don't care if it's a box. I want it. So I love where we are. Like, yes. And this whole new series for 2025, I will be in different places and meeting people where they are, because I love that. That's the whole point.
Because life is life in different ways for everybody. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't get my degree until I was 30.
Woo!
I didn't get
28.
I didn't
10 years.
Get,
something that they said you're supposed to get 4. It took me 10 years to get. And I say that now with a badge of honor. But in the past,
I did it. When I did it doesn't matter. I did it.
When you did it, don't.
And I did it for me. I went back to college because I wanted a degree.
Right.
Like, not because I missed the window of the 21-year-old with a degree.
Did you go fresh out of high school to college?
I did. And in that first
Why
year,
did they send us there? I think everybody should have to do a gap year, because
I mean, but I was that girl. Like, I liked school. Like,
how was you in college? Let's talk about it.
College.
Who you in college?
So it's crazy. So
but I asked you this because
like,
we so different, right? I'm the bust down. I'm getting dressed up. First of all, I love y'all. I just want to let y'all. I relate to them. They be like, "Hey, you don't need a full beat. We're going to." I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm
we can't be going swimming. No, we did. We went swimming, and she did not want to get wet because she had her hair and makeup done. Like, we're in a pool party.
I sat on the edge and put my feet in.
Like, that's all she did. Just put the food. But no, like, college was.
College
so,
was a big fat party.
It was. So I went to Girls House. Shout out GHS. But
I wanted to go there so bad. Just to
so it was a college prep school. So a lot of the stuff, like a lot of the courses, once I got to college, I already knew. So I was kind of slacking. Like I was really like, chill. I know this already.
So hold on.
You would think going to Girls High, I would have like developed.
So how did they prep y'all for college? Was it like academics?
Very. It was very. I was in all the AP classes and honors classes and stuff like that. So I took college prep courses. So I took them in like the 10th, 11th grade. Then my freshman year of college, they were giving us the stuff that we did in like the 10th, 11th grade.
Wow.
So it was like, I slacked a little bit. It wasn't
what
a constant.
College did you go to?
I went to Penn State.
Okay.
But the campus I went to was one of the smaller remote campuses.
Okay.
Schuylkill.
Okay.
When I tell you, in the campus, it was Philly, New York, Delaware, like the DMV.
Right.
But you step across the street, Confederate flags.
Wow.
Like, don't do it. Like, it was just like it was a nice little, well-knit, cool community inside. Like, I found, like, my activities and stuff to do. I lived off campus, but not in, like, the direct neighborhood. But it was, like, after, like, the first semester and I started getting tests and stuff, like, oh, crap. Like, I really have been just, like, slacking. So, let me get prepared for these tests and stuff like that. But you would have thought, like, going to Girls High, I would have seen my attractions to females. I did not. It was not until college. Like, oh shit, like I like girls. Like it wasn't until college. It wasn't even like I had my little Philly boyfriend, but he did his third, so it was whatever. But
wait, so you had a boyfriend when you discovered that you like girls?
And it wasn't like I didn't do anything like sexually,
but
I was attracted to these females, and I was like, okay, this is new. Like low key, I probably always had it there, but it just never manifested itself. And then that's a whole nother thing, just in this climate and culture today of sexuality and labels and genders and stuff like that. So growing that late into it, I say late because most people are set on who they like when they're 16, 17, whatever. Right. But it wasn't until like my 20s that I really started to explore, and then like I'm still trying to define what exactly I am. Like I know what I like. I know I know by definition I'm pansexual. Like it's like so I like the person, not the gender. Like I really could care less. But not everybody knows that about me. Like I still be telling some stories. People like, wait a minute. Right. You like that? You into that? I'm like, but whose business is it? Like you learn as you get older that the outside, like it's always gonna be those moments where you gotta be like, I don't need people talking about me, but certain things is like when you live it for you, when you do it for you and nobody else, like who cares? End of the day, you are really. Like, it's not like I don't have you guys, I don't have friends, but at the end of the day, I still want to live and die with just me. Right. Like you said, you don't want to look close back. My eyes with just me. Yeah, you don't want to look back because it was very, like, judged. Like, you felt judged. It was so scary for me to even say, like, I like girls. Even like you said, I don't just come out and be like, hey, I like girls, like, and I'm not mass presenting, so you wouldn't know unless I'm telling you something, but you felt so judged. Like, I tell people, like, so just that pressure, but I'm so glad, like, we come from an era where it's like, I don't care, because I can't imagine suppressing that, looking back and being like, oh, I wanted to talk to that girl, but because such and such wouldn't like me, or because this person is talking about gay people in this manner, I didn't do. No. And that's like, and that's what's like real difficult about the Orange Man, because I feel like everything is reverting. Like we're going backwards to that feeling of being judged. Right. Because it's like people don't understand how inclusivity affects people. Like
And very much going back to that every man for themselves.
Right.
Type of mentality.
And it's like, it's not my fight. Like, yes, it is.
Right.
Yes,
right. Right.
And my whole thing about, like, no, I don't think I've ever, I don't even know who else. Like, one of my best friends was like, I didn't know. Like, I never had, like, a coming out. People that knew, people that didn't. Like, if I didn't surprise, like, I didn't keep it to myself, I just never had a conversation. But I never really fully came out. And it was like a fear. But it wasn't fear of being judged. It was more so because I was heavy in church. I had a leadership role that I did not want, that meant so much to me that I didn't want it to affect.
Right. But even that piece of it, you know what I mean? It's like, what does that have to do with that? You know what I mean? Like, I still show up. Before you know that piece of me, I'm still showing up this way. I'm still, because I love my relationship with God. Like, I've never felt like, oh, because I'm gay, God is not in my corner or doesn't see me or anything like that.
And we feel that way, but the parents of the kids that that I interact with might not. And they will be like, oh, I don't want this person around my child. And it's a lot of kids that I come across that are on the Rainbow Road. And they can come to me. Like, these kids be telling me all types of stuff. And I was like...
First of all, I got my first gay auntie call. So, and I love this, that we're the new adults. Because one of my friends told me her daughter was saying something but wasn't saying it. Like, she was hurt by a situation in a heartbreak. And she was like, she's not telling me something, like, but she's talking about this girl. She's been talking about this girl in the past, and I think that's what it is. Can you talk to her? I thought they were so mature, and I love that. I wish my mom had an aunt. Call your aunt and talk to your aunt. Because as soon as I got on the phone, I'm like, what's wrong? She like, like telling me the situation, like, you know, my heart broke and I'm just going through this heartbreak. And I'm like, well, what she do? Just using that pronoun, I heard her relax. And she's like, well, she and just that confidence, like, you don't have to
let them know, like, you can talk to me the same way about a girl as you can a guy. Like,
right.
And if you're a guy, you can talk to me about a guy the same way you would a girl. Like, it's just a conversation about your relationship.
And being able to navigate, because at the end of the day, you're a teenager going through a heartbreak, and that hurts. And then you don't have nobody to talk to, and then you internalizing it. And I don't know how you gonna show up. You know what I mean? So I'd rather talk you off the ledge and, you know, let you. I'm like, girl, this ain't your first heartbreak, but I ain't gonna even.
The things you look back on and be like, it was not.
I'm like, you about to be talking to this girl in 20 years, but okay.
And the thing, like, about my life, like, I had to grow up faster than I needed to or wanted to. So, like, I left. For the first time, I left my mom's house when I was 17 and was like on my own. So it was like I couldn't finish college because I had to mature. So it was a lot of people look at me or they interact with me and be like, you're 30, what? Like, they think, like, because I'm young at heart, like, I'm very chill, like, I'm not anxious all the time. Like, it's not like I'm still mature. But
I think, because people will say, like, especially if they younger than us. And so my coworkers, they 25, and I'm like, I'm 7 years older than y'all.
Like, you gotta remind yourself. You gotta remind yourself.
I was just your age yesterday. What do you mean?
But then, like with those 25-year-olds, you're looking at them spaz, and you're like, it's not.
Yeah, because they had invited me out, and I said, because you know how I know. But they came to work when they talk about a situation. I said, oh, I mean, hey, Michelle. I'll be on the corner. Like, I'm like, no. But yeah, they'll be like, oh, because like you said, it's not that pressure. We just like, like, come on, we at work. Like, let's do this thing. And I'm like, it's not, like, you gotta live. You have to live. I didn't see the adults in my life live enough.
Yeah, you wanna like, you validated feelings because you remember what you felt like in their same situation. Yeah. So you're like, I know it's hard. Like, I know for a fact, but trust me when I tell you.
Yeah.
it's not the end.
Right. And
Like,
that's what it
don't.
Yeah.
Because I went down that dark road because I did not have someone in my corner saying like it's
that
not
dark road be like, baby.
Listen, I laid down and waited for the car to run me over. Like I was just like,
that dark
I needed
road
to just be over. Like I can't. Yeah. But I did not have anyone telling me it gets better.
Right.
This is not the biggest thing you're going to face.
Right.
And you're going to get through this. And when you get through this, the next big thing you're going to get through. So the more things you get through, the smaller the problem seems. And the more you rely on yourself to be like, I know I got this. Like I'm a spiral right now, I'm gonna have my moment. I'm a scream. I'm gonna
crash out.
Before I actually moved in, I stood upstairs and I screamed at how much stuff was just going on. Then I breathed. Took that deep breath, and I was like, "What problem? How can I minimize this big problem into small problems? And then every small problem I will attack until the big one is gone."
I love that about us.
Right?
I love my generation.
But y'all gotta have that, like, younger generation, y'all gotta have that fight. Like,
that fight.
Y'all, we've been through 9/11. We've been through this is the second term of this orange man.
Right.
We've had to deal with. Like, we've been through wars, like, not... Thank you for those who serve, not me personally.
Right.
But like we've seen the birth of the internet. Like we've seen that type of we've seen that type of stuff.
So I feel like too, that's why we're able to disconnect from the chaos. You know what I mean? Like we're able to be like, oh, now I'm putting this phone down.
Right.
And I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to listen to
like our childhood was built on problem solving for ourselves.
Yes.
We could not pick up a phone and look something up. You had to go to the library and pull out a book.
Oh my God. Yes. I swear, I just had a conversation with somebody and I was saying, I used to be a killer in the bee. I can't spell.
To figure it out.
I'm like, give me a dictionary. So, because in between you looking for that word, you looking at other words, is the process of even getting the book to look for the word. We are missing it.
You want to go somewhere, you need to learn the streets of Philadelphia.
We don't even knock on the door. Remember we used to knock on the door? We don't knock on the door no more.
I'm outside. You did that today. I'm here. Like,
you just open the door. I miss the days when we used to knock on the door. Like
the days when you had to wait to talk on your phone.
Yes.
It ain't 9 p.m. yet. Okay. Like you had to wait to talk on the phone.
That discipline. Because now it's like, all right, before 9 p.m., you know how much you can get done before 9 p.m. and then it's time to talk on the phone. You done did everything you had to do.
There was no binge watching. Like you want to watch a show, you gotta wait until 8 p.m. when it comes on. So go outside.
Right?
Like go outside and do something. Connect with the people.
You went outside and see a show.
You knew your neighbors.
Yeah.
Your neighbors knew you.
We sat on the porch with them.
We sat on the porch. I could walk to. We had a perimeter of how far we can go. Look, a perimeter of how far you can go and be back by the street lights.
Oh,
and your parents knew you were okay because every adult within that perimeter knew who you were. Knew who you were, knew who your parent was.
Yes.
Would get on you like your parent and then tell your parent and then your parent will get on you. Yes. There was no don't talk to my child.
Right.
Who are you? That's a stranger. Everything was, you were safe because everybody knew
everybody looked out for each other.
They looked out for each other. And that's why I try to explain to like the younger, like my niece. So I was like, why do I want to know the location? Why can I do this? Why can I? I don't know who you're with.
Yeah.
You know these people. I don't know these people.
Right.
I knew, our parents knew our friends would be our riders.
Yeah.
We went out as a group. We stayed together as a group. We would beat up a stranger as a group. Versus y'all YNs today will leave your mans hanging the second something goes down. And I don't know if you rocking with the right people.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need to know your
location.
location.
Part about it. Yes, I need to know that location. But speaking of that, we did not have no cell phones or nothing, and then the craziest. Thank God we're here. First of all, he was with us. Because the way we be in New Jersey in the back of a YN car and we just had 2 minutes.
If YouTube and TikTok and Instagram was around in high school, the videos that would have came up.
The video like, why are we here again? Well, how did we get here, first of all? And then no location, no GPS. We just...
if it wasn't Matt Plus, like if we didn't break the paper out beforehand,
dancing and singing, having a grand
and
time.
we walked everywhere. Like it was like I knew the streets. Like I knew Walnut Chestnut Market. Like I knew that. Like I knew where I was going. Like I need to go to the 400 block or the 500 block. Like I know these. I can read a street sign. Like
we would walk from neighborhoods, from one neighborhood to the next,
and not even realize that we just walked. I would walk from South Philadelphia to the art museum and not realize I just walked 6 miles. Like. And back. Like, how
did we do that? And was just happy. We were so happy. I don't remember my legs hurting or nothing.
Nothing. Now I can't go to the corner store. I'll be like, whoop, my knee.
I'm trying to drive to the corner. Like, girl, if you don't walk.
Let me get your Uber.
We had Uber. Oh my gosh. Remember the taxi cabs got popular, but child, we ain't no Uber.
You had your bike.
No app.
You had your bike.
You had your bike. You had your bike. Yeah.
You had a bike, or your friend had a bike with pogo sticks on the back. You just riding.
Yes. We got injured. That's why we got injured. Okay.
It was figure it out.
It was.
If you got into some sort of predicament, you needed to figure it out, because if you get back home and you still in this predicament, your mom is whooping your ass. Like you
for sure.
Figure it
out. Whooping or figure it out.
Right.
I'm gonna figure it out every time.
I'm gonna figure this out. Like I got this book report due. My mom's not gonna do this. I need to figure out how to do this. He wasn't coming up and being like, "Oh, I didn't know how to." I mean, what do you mean?
Right.
Literally, you can take this small little thing, type it in. How do you? And it tells you step by step.
Yeah. We ain't have that, and
we
still
didn't
had to figure it out. We had to figure it out, and I think that's why we built resilience.
Listen.
In that journey, I felt like I was being neglected. But
sometimes I look at the kids I teach and I be like, "Come on, y'all! Like 2 + 2 is not equaling 4 right now. I just need y'all. It'd be simple stuff. Like why do I need to give convenience? Right? Like I really have to tell them step by step directions.
It's yeah.
Like if I say, hey, go clean the room. I got to go in there and say, go pick up this shoe, go mop the floor, go sweep. Not just clean. Like to us, say go clean. You know, we got to do several things to make this room look clean. Yeah. I ain't got to break it. Like I really like all the way down. They like, I push everything aside. No.
Yeah. And it's like, oh man, but I do think too, we had that routine every Sunday. That music came on, you was cleaning.
Music.
You got trained, honey. You knew.
Because now I cannot clean without music.
Because once again,
I can't clean without music.
You gonna get that? So
and it still be like 80s music that I'm playing while I'm singing.
Yeah, once I could not for the life of me get my house clean. I kept doing little stuff and then like just getting distracted in the house. Then I said, "Oh my God, what is going on? Like I need to clean." I put on some 90s R&B. I'm talking Brandy, Full Moon. And I was in there like, I did the dishes, was mopping. I said, "Oh, this is what I need."
You need a concert. You need a concert.
I need Pussycat Dolls. I said, "Oh, okay.
You need a concert."
And that is the training. Like if somebody say clean, cut that music on, we're gonna get it done. So we gotta start making that connection.
Because you look at like my mom, she got grandkids now. I always see my niece say something, say like just talk back to her. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, you what? Where was that when I was her?
We were saying this too. Each child and grandchild is getting a different person. They curated their piece because they don't tell them what they was doing. That I can't wait till the older generation get on here, but. So they, was they have curated their piece. So now just screaming and stuff is not aggravating me as much.
At all.
You making these dumb decisions is like they like, listen, y'all the new adults. Y'all get karma about to come back. Right. So when I was telling you to do something 20 times, you act like you ain't get it. You about to get that. Yeah. So we see the patient version of them.
What works for you doesn't work for everybody. Like, and I see that with people that like when you are in your 20s, in your 30s, like I said, and with social media, you see what your friends have. But they not showing everything.
That big old butt, right? That's why I love how you showed
everything.
up. I love that we could have got you dressed and had the glam squad and did all that. But that would be a false representation of how you chill in the house. You know what I mean? And it's always like...
This is still a false representation. I got clothes on. But... Listen.
So you would...
Ma'am, the first thing I did when I got my own place was walk around this mug with like nothing on.
I want to do that, but I cannot do that.
Like
I'm a pajama girl.
Nothing. I like to sleep in underwear.
I'm like where my pajamas at? I will get up in the middle of the night.
And that's if I'm sleeping by myself.
Ooh. So who you sleeping with?
We gonna keep.
Okay.
It's complicated. Technically, I'm single. But, no. Non-monogamous, all that stuff. So, whatever. But...
No, we talking about that.
What, non-monogamy?
Yeah. So, we want to talk about
it's still like
just dating, period.
Dating is a pain in the ass. Like, at a certain age, especially if you start to do, like, the online dating or whatever, like... I have like a clipboard thing in my text where what do you like? I just copy and paste because I don't want to keep having it. Like after a certain age, you don't want to teach somebody how you like things.
Is it the same? And then it's like it can't be the same because we organically met people and just started dating. But
we had the party line. Yeah.
So for me, like dating, like social media dating is so normal because I was never gonna walk up to a girl and be like, hey, or and like get that rejection. So I always, like you said, I was on the party line, I was on Facebook, and so. But it's just different when you have to do it that way because it's like, okay, we did meet, we met in a gallery, and that's like us when I say I was out. We never had that conversation, but we wore rainbow everything, like head to toe. So you obviously, I had a shirt that said "Boys Ick," and it's like, girl.
And see, I'm when it comes to females, I'm so like I don't know how to approach them. Like I have never had a girlfriend.
Right.
I've had female friends that like I've done like. But like actual relationships with a female, no. But
are you open to that, or is that...
I did not used to be.
Right.
It was purely like I only wanted females for fun. Like now that I'm older, it's like if it presents itself, sure. But I'm also in the era like everybody's life isn't for everybody. Like everybody has their own way of going through it. I had my own traumas when it came to like sexuality and stuff like that as a child. So I don't hold sex in the same standard or tier that other people do. It's not that big a deal to me. I ain't just out there flinging it. Like I have my boundaries and things like that and my standards, but they're not the same standards as everybody else. I don't have that 3-month rule. I don't have I don't know, like, I have zero issues with one-night stands. Like, I don't, what's his name? I forgot. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Like, and that's okay with me. I don't care.
I love that you're saying that because neither do I. And people all my life used to make me feel like I was promiscuous.
Like, what's wrong with her? And even guys will be like, I just want her for this, but if she only gives that to me, I'm not gonna like her. Like, and it's like, what type of double standard is that? Like, and that's the thing, like, men have these double standards, and that's a whole nother story. But, like, dating is very much, you take me as I am or you don't take me at all. Right. Like, you find people, and for me, because I had my own traumas as a child when I was my teens and 20s, I was attaching myself to anybody that blinked the eye to me. Any man that was like, I like you. Right. Okay, I'm yours. Yes. No matter how bad they were talking to me, no matter if they were giving me something, like it was just like that's my man because he said yes to me being his girlfriend. Like he don't really want me, but he can't get nobody else, so I'm a stick with her. I learned, and that was because I did not have my own self confidence.
As I say, that
I
self
did
worth
not
come,
have
and you be
my
like, oh, you
own
could
self
go.
worth.
Oh, you could go.
Once it literally on my 30th birthday, I was like, fuck it.
Oh, me
like
on my 29th birthday.
Felt it.
Yes.
I don't give a just.
Oh my goodness!
In.
On my 29th birthday, and for me, I never gave. In relationships, I literally was with people for a year. It was the most intense year of our lives, and then I be gone. And then I'm like
I was such a people pleaser. Like I still have my people pleasing tendencies, but not to the point of my own dismay. My current situation is someone that I've known my entire life. Like just us and ourselves have grown with each other, without each other. Like but we aren't a couple. Like it's just someone. It's comfort. It's security. It's stability. It's my heart. Like I mean, like that. Like that is like.
I'm like, where is your?
I hope people was able to hear me this whole time. It's probably my phone is dead.
Listen, the time you talking, we can hear us.
Like it's like. Again, I'm not living for 5 years from now. In my life at this moment, he is what I need. And if I want something more, I have that freedom to.
I love that. More. Somebody needed to hear that.
Because like people will tell you. My mom the other day was like, "I need to talk to you about this man." And I'm like, she's like, "Y'all almost 40. Don't play with me, Lisa." But like, y'all almost 40, and he can't keep playing with your heart. It's like, what makes you think he is?
Right.
Like,
because it's not traditional. It's not, it doesn't look.
What makes you think I haven't already had these conversations?
Right. And
I'm
sort of
not incompetent.
So is that why? So what does monogamy look like to you? Like,
so monogamy is like plain old 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Like, we locked in. It's just us two. Okay.
So y'all will all be in a relationship together.
So poly, yes. If the goal is poly, so in my aspect of it, if I were to venture into poly, first me and him have to solidify.
That's probably when everybody in a relationship together. Okay. You explain it for the people.
Right.
You know,
so you have poly, like there's people like Neo, like they're all one big happy family. Right. You can be one person, like it could be two of us and I also have someone else and he also has someone else, but those two other people never meet each other. Right. Our someone's never meet. Like his other would never meet me, would never interact. Right. I don't want that. I don't want separation. I want if someone else comes into our circle, I need to make sure that this circle is a circle. Not a triangle, not dots. Like, I need to make sure that if they're here for you, they're here for me. I'm here for you. I'm here for her. I'm here for... I need all of it. Okay. I need... Like, if you're bringing them in to build what we have, then we all need to love each other. Everybody love everybody. Like, because I've learned... I've been the third coming into relationships already. And it's messy. It's messy because y'all have y'all issues. Right. Y'all expect me to choose between the two of y'all.
Before you even step into that world, it has to be a healthy relationship between the two.
That's why I ain't doing that yet.
Yeah, right. It gotta be healthy because they bring a whole nother aspect.
So to them, you have to be okay with only having them.
Oh, for
which
sure.
Is like... very rare. But some people are okay with their partner having sex with somebody else and they not having sex with nobody else but their partner. Which is cool. Yeah. Like, as long as y'all had communication. As long as y'all set those boundaries, y'all set those rules, you set what works for you. Yeah. Who gives a like if it works for you, if you're happy, if you're in your peace. I am in my peace with this man right now. Like I'm in my circle, in my bubble. I need to talk to you today type situation. How was your day? Like last night he out on the road. We had a dinner date over the phone, like because that's not
virtual is so good.
Right.
So what stuff like that.
Right. Like it's stuff that find your person. Find your happy.
Yes.
Don't make the world's problems your problem.
Oh
Like, they think it's an issue.
Yes.
You don't.
Right. I love that.
Everything that I went through or did shaped me to be me.
Right.
So, if anything, at 20, just keep pushing forward. Because I feel like, and I had certain times in my life where I did try to commit suicide.
Right.
So, 20 wasn't one of them, but it was leading up to another time. Like, don't put so much of yourself into other people.
Okay.
Like, find your own. I wish I found myself confident sooner.
And so, outside of talking to 20-year-old Jazz, what advice would you give a younger person that is going through that and thinking of committing suicide and at that deep, deep, dark place? Because we do have a lot of our youth that is right there, right now.
Find your tribe. Like, find your circle. Like, don't think that you're the only person in the world going through this. Find your people. Like, listen to the adults that's why, I like when the teenagers come to me with stuff. Like, my niece came to me with some stuff at an early age, and I'm just like, I'm gonna breathe it.
Right.
I'm gonna realize I went through the same thing.
Yes.
And I let them say their piece, speak their truth, their mind. And then I come in and be like, okay, but understand actions and consequences. Like, whatever you do will lead or could lead to this. Know that I'm here to always listen to whatever issue you feel might be the biggest thing in the world. Yes. Like, even to my dance students, when it be something as simple as they can't get a step right and it's the end of the world. Right. I'm like, breathe, chill. I'm here. What can I do to help you? Yeah. Like, if you can't find other teenagers, because most of the time it's going to be the blonde leading the blind, listen to some of the adults. Like, they're not, and I'm going to say this to adults, don't diminish what they're going through.
They have a voice.
Just
think about when you were there.
Don't
right?
Be so
like
quick
you said,
to just say,
I've been there before. I think a lot of adults, that's why I like when we show up and we tell our truth. And it's like, oh, I felt my test, or anything like, oh, I felt plenty of tests. Right. You okay? We're going, let's study. Let's do it. It's not that adults are perfect and they're up here, and it's that, like, it's okay to fail. It's okay to go through things and letting them know, like, I'm relatable. And like you said, let them have a voice. Let them have the emotion.
And I do that so that the teenagers in my life have somebody to have it to. Like, they can come to me with the most outlandish stuff, and I'll listen just so they can have someone to come to, so they're not carrying that on themselves, without the fear of being in trouble, without the fear of me snitching to their parent, without the fear of being judged or criticized or anything like that. Just freedom to be and speak their truth. Yes. And then get advice. Is them still being here. You know what I mean? Because if you're going to all the adults and they belittling you or making you feel worse than you showed up. Right. I don't like that as an adult. Yeah. And I have the tools and the functions within my life to deal with people doing that. A 13, 16, 15-year-old, they don't have that yet. That's what I'm saying. Like, you ain't never... They taking all that. They taking all that in, and they're building. You ain't never did no crazy stuff. Right. What you say to them matters. How you treat them matters, because they're building their own. I went to therapy once, and I forget this woman's name, but the therapist told me this one thing, and it helped me to gain my self-confidence. So I was telling her, like, I don't want to be this person. I don't want to gravitate. I don't want to be a people pleaser. She was like, at some point in your life, in your childhood, someone convinced you were not worthy of love. Yes. They may not have said it. Right. Their actions, their small microaggressions, convinced you that you had to fight for love. And you don't. You don't. Period. But
Normalize therapy.
Normalize therapy.
Therapy is normal.
Black men,
yes,
like normalize it. But it's like this. I keep bringing this man
people.
up. But like the other day, because I was like going through a spiraling. I'm my biggest critic. So I'm always like, was this the right decision? Was this move the right decision? Stuff like that. Like, was this? And my niece was here helping me unpack, and she just stopped and she looked at me and she was like, Auntie, I'm proud of you. I was like, oh. And she was like, you got your license, you got your own place, you doing it. I'm proud of you. This 15-year-old girl got me tearing up because that's something I didn't even say to myself.
That's weird, yeah.
Right? That's not even something I said to myself. Like,
yes.
She saw. And it made me think like I'm showing her.
Yep.
It can be done.
Did she ask how long did it take?
No. She did not.
No.
She saw that I did it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. How long it takes for you to get there does not matter. Nobody ever says, when you go on a job interview and you show them your degree, they don't say, oh, it took you to get. No. They say, oh, you got your degree, get up in here. That's the requirement to have it. Yes, and I don't think we do that enough. Because we was put into that system where once you get somewhere, you gotta to keep climbing. That when we doing stuff, it's just like, oh yeah, I got a spot.
Right.
Oh yeah. Then your friends like, congratulations, and you're like, oh shit, I did do something.
Right, and still in the back of your head, you like, now what? Like,
right.
And so
that's how I've been finding my peace. Cut that now what out. Cut that in. So I will celebrate if I clean that kitchen and I saw I was clean that kitchen on Tuesday. I'll be in the house like, yes,
I did
it. That has brought me so much joy.
Right, because now I'm stressing about when I'm gonna buy a couch and I'm like, I don't need
Girl,
it.
that's why I'm like, girl, we will do this episode on the floor if we have to. I do not. Yes.
Because it was a lot of like stress moving in here, but then the second I just sat in here when I had the keys in my hand.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's the stress for?
What was the stress for?
I'm here.
Yes.
And it's always like, it could be worse. But this is good. Like, this is good. So when she said that, it was like, okay, validation, thank you.
Y'all know I normally hear my cue cards, so I won't talk your head off, but I don't know what a cue card is. So this is really from the heart, but this is, I want you, I love what you said. You dropped so many gems, and I am so grateful because when my 20-year-olds come on this platform, I can't wait to talk to them and just get their thought process, but instill in them, like, you are worth it. Yes. You are beautiful. You're going to do it. I
legit had to hold those 25-year-olds hand, like, I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. Like, I literally had this, because they just somehow, like, outward looks, and they wasn't feeling. I was like, girl, the beauty on the outside fades.
Yeah.
Y'all are some gorgeous, gorgeous women.
Yes.
Shout out to y'all. Like, all of that, like, Kaya is beautiful. So am I. I ain't got a stitch of nothing on. Like,
yes. And I'll tell you something. If you want to be bad on a budget, just go get it.
Listen.
Because nothing I got
on
was out of the budget. Nothing. I'm not stressing if I'm not going out of my way to do things that I can't afford. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to buy a $1,000 wig. I'm not spending $125 on nails. I'm just not doing it.
Name brand what?
Name brand
what?
I ain't never cared about nobody's name on it.
Name brand.
So I'm DIY queen. So yes, if they need help with outer appearance, I'm here and we can do that in a good way. That is your creativity. I've realized that that's me, right? So like, if I show up and I don't feel comfortable and the personality, because I'll take all this shit off, I'm still going to be a big ass ball of energy. And people are going to come to me and I'm not going to feel confident. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to feel like, not even confident, but like myself. So I realized like, oh, your outer appearance means to you. You know what I mean? Right. Like, how you show up, like, you like putting stuff together. You know what I mean? So I had to get used to that, but yeah, like, no, you're beautiful.
I'm gonna start me because the fact that you said gems is crazy, because the group chat I have with the 25-year-olds, whenever I say something, they do hashtag gems with Jazz. I'm gonna make that my own little thing. Yeah. Every Thursday I'm gonna drop a little gem with Jazz.
You say you going on live? Y'all live on Thursdays?
He's like, gym. Today's gym.
Today's gym. For real, because the mental capacity that we are at now, like the mental health issues that our younger generation is facing, and that we are facing though, but I feel like for us, we never got the opportunity to express.
Right.
Like when people be like, I got ADHD, I'm sure somewhere along Marion could have got a check. I'll be like, do. And it's like, girl, go sit down. It was never addressed. So
when we growing up, we were told I couldn't show this at work. I couldn't have color in my hair. I couldn't do that. Like I think that's why I'm so expressive too with my fashion, because we wore scrubs. We wore scrubs at work. But like just going through like interview processes, they're like, don't get a tattoo.
Don't get a tattoo. Don't get a piercing.
Don't get a piercing.
Don't
put color in your hair. Don't have your natural hair. Like
don't have your natural hair.
Everything
was
whitewashed.
So right. It was no expression. We had like little minions. Like we had to look the same, be the same, and that's not life. Right. That's not life.
My tattoos are my expression. My hair is my expression.
Yes. I love my circle. Y'all are so stupid cool.
Now you gotta get ready for 40s.
I do. We got a stoker.
Listen. You hear that? Ray?
Tequila. Get her some tequila shit.
Right. Gonna ambush her. And be like, Ray, don't you want to come here and help me put up some pictures or something? And then all this will be set up.
So moving forward, what are some things you are continuing to do in your journey, and what are some things you just letting go of?
Continuing, not giving. I'm gonna continue to live for me. Continue to live for me. There are certain stressors that I can get rid of.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm going to do the things that I've been putting off doing. Okay. Like I want to be more expansive in my choreography, like because again I'm my biggest critic, so I always had like this notion that I wasn't good enough to sell it to other companies and places like that. Right. So my goal is to create like a resume and put myself out there and really
let's do it. So I see Zumba, Jazzy, hip hop, but I like that you said that expand them, right? Because I was just saying that I want to take more hip hop classes, more I want to take a line dance class, but just dancing more so that I feel confident stepping into it and selling this. I love that. Yes. Yes, y'all. Another episode of 30 starting 2025 off with a banger, okay?
Thanks.
Dropping them jewels, and yeah, like we're thriving, okay? We over here thriving. And you better be thriving too, okay? So yes, comment. Yeah, every Thursday. This is the Instagram page. I'm gonna make her, y'all. When she start, y'all want to know. Where can we find you? Where can they find you?
Instagram is at Jazzy Jazzy Dancer DANCER 710. Yes, at Jazzy Dancer 710. That's Instagram, TikTok. I'm on Facebook too. I don't really be on Facebook.
Okay, so, love that. Yes, it's gonna be down below. Her handles. Don't stop my friend, y'all. But she's dating.
Stuff on there. I'm looking.
So
ladies, hit me up.
Okay. I would love to do a ladies only like speed dating event.
If I gotta do Jazz with Jazz, you gotta do that.
Yeah, y'all see that?
Hold your friends accountable.
Right, I was about to say that. Y'all see that?